What is happening, guys? Back out here running. Oh, sorry. Back out here running. Back out here running beaver traps. All right, so we got a bunch of rain over the weekend. Got a little flooded out here. But I come out here yesterday. I moved one trap. I wanted to move all three, but it was way too flooded. Couldn't get to the big dammed up culvert. Today we're gonna move traps over there, but I set one trap in here. So we're gonna go run this one trap. Probably run the rest of them, but at least this one I'm a little more confident in. We're gonna see what happens. All right, so let's get after it. This was the trap I was just talking about that I was pretty confident in. Let me show you what we got working here. So I've been trapping this spot. All this was underwater yesterday. The water level was all the way up here. It had flooded a bunch. And look, this is a castor mound. This is a natural castor mound right here. So I built this castor mound. So what I did here is I stood in the water. I took my little shovel, my sharpshooter, and I cut me a ditch out right here. So my trap was sitting right there for a front foot catch, right? I built this castor mound. I splashed water all over it right next to this one. Put my caster right there. That is homemade caster lure. Video on how I make this is coming. Put my caster lure right there. Put my rod, my drowning rod on it. And I wanted them to come in. The theory was they'll come in, be like, all right, my caster mount's here, but they smell this caster and they'll come in and be like, what's this? And flow right into this caster mount. Since it's up on this shelf, they'll have to get up, put their foot down, and step on it. My whole rod is out of the water from how wet it is, but look at there. There's a beaver tail. So we caught. Let's see what we got. Get him up here. But there's a beaver on that one. Oh, you can see how bent my rod is. That's how much I had to shift it down. Ain't a big one, but it's a beaver. I've been wanting to do a beaver catch and cook, so I think we're here. I think we're ready now. A little beaver catch and cook. There you go. Like I said, ain't a big one, but that's a beaver. Natural castor mound, my castor mound. Built a shelf, put my trap right there. Perfect front foot catch. Got him. You got a beaver catch and cook coming. Alrighty, guys, we are back. Welcome back. Sorry, I'm looking at my dog. We have got some beaver to cook. So I'm going to kind of show you what I'm going to do with it a little bit. We'll throw some Montreal steak seasoning on it when we get to the end. I got the griddle warming up right now, and we'll throw it on the griddle. Before we get started on the actual prep, I'll give you some tips for cleaning the beaver. So I'm not going to show me cleaning the beaver, but when you clean the beaver, you got to think, be as clean as possible. Try to avoid scents and flavors mixing. What I mean is I collect casters more often than not, so I'm going to get my meat before my cast. That way my knife's not touching my caster and then my meat, because that's not going to be good. I'm using gloves. I'm changing gloves. I'll use a glove to skin, and then I'll change and use a glove to handle the meat. It's not necessary, but I do that so I can keep as clean as possible while I'm doing my whole process. So stay as clean as possible. Use good equipment. Use gloves. Don't, touch caster or oil sacks or anything like that, and then touch your meat. It's not what you want to do. Once you get skinned out and you get your meat out, we're going to remove some of this silver skin, which really there's not much to it. Like, here's an example. We're going to take this piece right here, and all this extra right here, we're going to remove it. And we'll throw some seasoning on it, and we'll throw it on that griddle, and we'll eat it. I'm telling you right now, take the flavor of deer meat and the juiciness of beef and put them together, and that's beaver, and it's very, very good. So, beaver backstrap on the griddle. We've got it all cut up. You can see I just took some of that silver skin off is really all I did. You don't have to get it all off. Just the more you get off, the more tender it'll be. My beaver steaks all trimmed up, but we're going to hit it with a little of this Montreal steak seasoning. And yes, I have had it without seasoning, and it was phenomenal. I just think it would be really good with some Montreal. So we're gonna hit it with some Montreal. We're only gonna season one side because I do want that Beaver flavor to shine through. The little helpers are ready. I'm ready. Put one of these little pieces. Get Beaver on, son. Oh my gosh, that smells amazing already. This is like a big old fat piece of bacon. That's really all it is. There you go. They're like, yes, 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 yes. Just cook it how you want to. You know, it's red meat. Cook it medium rare if you want it medium rare. So if that wild animal being medium rare bothers you, I don't cook my deer meat medium rare usually. So just kind of treat it like deer meat. If you know what that's like. If you don't know what that's like, cook it till it's done. Flip it a couple times and call it good, man. It's tasty. I can get this little piece flipped over a couple times here. But yeah, look at that. She knows it's tasty. Mm-mm-mm. Got the last few pieces coming off the grill. Man, look how good that looks. Tasty. All right. Taste test. Smell test. Smells amazing. Smells like a gamey snake. Snake. Smells like a gamey steak. Smells good. Tender, juicy. It's just so good. It's tender. It's juicy. It's got a little hint of like soft gaminess to it. Nothing crazy, overwhelming. Anyway, here's my dinner. So, thanks for watching another video. Y'all come back and just remember, eat more beaver. Alrighty, guys. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a good one.